All right, so good night, everyone. Today, March 13th, we finally decided as a TTFA to put out a 26-man squad for the two upcoming games against Cuba on the 21st and on the 25th. It's a nice mix in the squad. I'll start off with all the positives. It really looks like a team that will get us through these two games. Glad to see Levi is back. Levi is healthy. Know he's doing his work with his club, playing with his club. New transfer, so he eager to come back and impress. Terry Spicer is back and healthy, playing with Toronto and getting some game time across there. So he have some match fitness. Ajani Fortune finally made it back onto the team. I don't know, he was out for a while, but fine, he's back on. And well, we know the usual suspects against Cuba. Joven Jones, Nathaniel James, Real Gill, and Dante Gilbert. We know how much they love Cuba. They proved that in the last game. So we expect them to continue with their good form. The midfield, well, it have so many midfielders there. I know we have a solid midfield, and I know Ajani would add to that. I see Daniel Phillips, Andrew Rampasad, Stephanie Yates, who has a silky touch. We saw in one of the last games, we saw that he's controlling the midfield, so he's looking good. Defense, glad to see Josiah Trimmingham coming off a man of the match performance for his club, Montego Bay, and was pretty consistent in the two games that we saw against Jamaica, and it was good. So definitely glad he got a call up. Kaim Thomas, he also played well. He looked good in the midfield, and definitely worth his call up too. But as always, we will have questions. We will want to look at the squad and kind of dissect it and think about, is this the best 26? Okay, so let me get into the questions about it. Isaiah Lee and Daniel Hospitalis, they had two games against Jamaica and were disappointing. I hate to use them kind of words, but they didn't show anything to really be worth a callback. But I know they are footballers, and footballers ebb and flow. That is how the game of football is. Two games, the coach may have seen something in training that even beside that, just want to give them a third opportunity, a third and fourth opportunity. So let's see if they could impress, because they didn't really impress too much in the two friendlies, if we be quite honest. What Isaiah Bongo Leacock have to do again to be able to make this squad? This is a 26-man squad, and you telling me that in 26 players he can't even make it? He's the top goal scorer in the league right now, but he's unable to break into the side. The man has been consistent. He is joint scorer with Kevin Molino, who's on the team. And more than just that, Brent Sam is on the team. Brent Sam has 2 goals for the season. Isaiah Bongo Leacock has 10, if I'm not mistaken. I could be wrong with the number, but I think it's 10. So just make it make sense to the rest of us now. But he's on the team, Brent Sam. Cool. Anybody remember we had a player called Kylie Ovre? Because it seems like he can't make this team at all. I don't know if he fell out of favor with somebody, or if they don't, like I said, they don't know that he's a player, because many questions were asked after the two Jamaican games, and the coach had to answer some questions, and the coach said that he made a bad decision by not picking him and that kind of thing. So the coach knows about him. Tonight again, they would have played, his club would have played against Inter Miami. I really didn't watch the game, so I don't know much of the details as yet, but I'm assuming that he may have gotten some game time. He did get game time in the first one, so I'm not sure if he really fall out of favor with somebody, or if there's another story that we're not aware of. I don't know. I had some notes and I was trying to remember exactly what I'm following up on. TTFA says that Justin Obiku wasn't selected because he's injured. Now, he had an injury a couple of weeks ago. He had an injury scare. His coach talked about it. Subsequent to that, I have seen with my own eyes that he was on the field and he played. So, I'm not sure if he got injured after that. As a matter of fact, I know he did not get injured after that. He is available for his club, so I'm not sure which injury they're talking about or what they're trying to sell to us, but Justin Obiku, who has been in blazing form for his club, is not on the team right now. He may have gotten a knock, to be fair. I don't know the latest details on him, but I do know that he played last week. Marvin Phillip. Now, as a national, we love Marvin Phillip, but at some point, we're going to have to be real with ourselves and say, thanks, Marvin. We appreciated your service, but we may have to move on. I mean, yeah, honestly, he mightn't get too much game, or I don't know, he might. But I think Aaron Enel, who is playing in Jamaica right now, I think he is worth his call-up. If I'm not mistaken, he has the most amount of clean sheets for his club. And possibly should have been there. I think he got a little bit of time in the Jamaica games. I didn't go back to really check it, so I can't remember. But I know that he did play. Can't remember for how long. But he should have been there, I think. Marcus Thornhill. So we know that Justin Garcia, they said, also has an injury. I can't confirm, can't deny, but he will definitely be a big loss, both on the defensive end, which he does yeoman service, and on the attacking end, where he kind of pops up in the box and puts in the good headers from corners, that kind of thing. So he'll definitely be missed. But in saying that, why not Luke Singh? Luke Singh is a player coming up who is working in the Canadian Premier League and is training with his club, playing with his club, the same club that Stefan Yates plays for. And Stefan Yates got the call up. So, I mean, we can't put it down to him not getting game, because on social media there are clips that he's playing. He actually scored a free kick the other day. It looked pretty good. So, not sure. Malik Khan is a player who recently transferred to a new club. Is it that he is unable to play because he is focusing on club duty, or was he just not considered? Again, all these are questions. I will never know the answer, but I just questioning why he didn't even make a top at 26. I would definitely like to see how we line up. I expect that we may have a back four. I see we have Shannon Gomez and we have Andre Raymond. So I know they like to overlap, they like to move forward. So whether we play 3 at the back and those 2 pushing forward, or we play 4 at the back with 2 of them pushing, I know we'll have a packed midfield. I expect people like Nathaniel James, Real Gill, Dante Gilbert to move forward. The dynamics of the midfield will be pretty interesting because those are 3 who could sit in the midfield and push the ball forward, run, pick it up and run with it, moving forward. Might be holding it up for Levi. Might be holding it up and waiting for Levi as the attacker. So there might be options for him. Or we could put 2 in front because, again, we have Brent Sam, who's a big body. And if we go that way, we play the ball over their midfield. If their midfield side get too condensed, we play the ball over the midfield and hopefully either Levi or Brent Sam will hold it up and these players run onto it. So we just wait and see. That is just speculation, but honestly, I think we have a squad that will be able to get us past these 2 games to come out with a favorable result and make it into the Gold Cup. Again, the defense will always be my area of most concern right now, and I will always continue to make a plug for Darren Payne. We are seeing him in the Dutch second league right now. His club, I think, is on top of the league. And again, recently, I think they had like about a run of 3 or 4 clean sheets, and he's a defender for them. So he's playing quality football there in Europe, and I really, really hope that we get him to play for our team soon. I'll continue to say that, so people who've been listening, sorry if I sound like a broken record, but he definitely needs to make our team soon. And I don't know, and as I say, there are a couple questionable decisions or things that would always make you wonder, okay, your top striker in the league, you're not giving him a chance, but a player who has 2 goals, you brought him onto the team. Yeah, I'm not going to stress that no more. I know we have a plan, and I know we're going to get past these 2. I'm pretty confident in that. So, as usual, tell me your thoughts, give me your comments, and I know that you all we'd have some good chat in the comment section. Let me know what you think, and I will respond accordingly as to what I think may be going on or what could happen moving forward. But once we pass these 2, June is our next look ahead. I want to forecast too far ahead, but I think with this team, we could definitely make it to that next round. I am trying to be optimistic, and last time somebody told me that they don't want me to seem too pessimistic about the team, and that's fine, and I get that. I really try to push the football and push the professionalism that we're trying to promote and the forward trend of Trinidad and Tobago football. So this is just a next step in it, and come out and support, whether it be online for the 21st, because most people may not be able to go to Cuba, but definitely for the 25th, fill out the stands and make sure we have that 12-man support, because we will always need it, and that will give our players the extra drive. And definitely looking forward to that game. I know Trinidad atmosphere, and I know how we love and we are passionate about our football. So again, thank you for joining me on this, and I really want to know your thoughts, and I want to hear what you think when it comes to this squad that was selected. Enjoy your night.